Rasmus, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
First tee here at Stoke Park. We've got a couple of holes. If we can rush through, might be a couple more in. We'll see. We got a little match today. We got to go your drive. I'm going to play from your drive, okay? Because you are currently in the top 60 in driving distance on the DP World Tour. I'm not, I'm just outside the top 60, okay? So you're gonna then play my drive, and then we're gonna see what the advantages and disadvantages are on those couple of holes that we play today. I'm also gonna get into a few questions with you.
Of course.
And if you've got any questions for me, you just fire away.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's get out there. First question of the day, do you ever get first tee nerves? In certain
Every
situations?
time.
Do you?
Every time. Well, at a different level. Obviously we get used to it, and that's the thing. That's a big misconception, I think. It's like you look at tour pros and we walk out there and we look so calm, is that we're just calm all the time. It's just not really the reality. There's always nerve. We're just really good at, you know, handling it and kind of, because it comes with it.
Yeah.
Every time, first tee nerves, first shot of the tournament, always. To some extent. But again, you learn how to deal with it.
It's a mixture of excitement with it, though. To get going, you want to get into it.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to get into it. You're obviously always hoping for a nice fast start to a tournament, because that kind of sets you up for the rest of the week. But every time, yeah. So
you said it's 316 to carry the trap, but you can run it down the left side if you want.
Yeah, I'm probably looking at a shot starting kind of the left bunker then, and just kind of fading onto the left part of that trap there.
Yeah. You get hold of that?
A little bit helio, should be good. Yeah.
That is
you'd like to play from there, I guess.
That is a long way, Rasmus. I'm not going to lie. You're not going to be. This is a par 5, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to be left with a great deal in there. Okay, you're not going to be that far up, I'm afraid. All right, just to give you a heads up.
Ah, bit. Come on.
Get up there, go on, chase for him. To be fair, that's done all right, isn't it?
That's done all right. I mean, I'll take anything from the fairway, mate.
Gone from a high bomber on the range to a low little cut on the first tee.
You're not the first.
No.
It's a lot easier to just hit him up high, launching a low spin on the range. You get out here and all of a sudden you see bungers and trees, and all of a sudden it starts to creep down a bit, doesn't it?
A couple of majors this year. How has that been for you? How have you felt?
It's been unreal. You know, it's obviously been a quick turnaround, been a pro for 2 years.
Yeah.
But you know, that's the tournaments I grew up watching, and kind of what got me into golf to begin with was to play in the biggest events in the world. And no, so it's been incredible, you know, especially the US Open was a great experience, and just to be able to, you know, I've always had the confidence in myself that I had the level and was good enough to compete at the biggest events, but to go out and then, you know, again and again prove it to myself, that was huge.
Yeah. How hard was the US Open golf course set up? I mean, was it just another level that you've experienced yourself with going from college events to then Challenge Tour, DP World Tour? Is it, and even PGA Tour events? Is it different again?
Yeah, it's very, very difficult. I think the biggest thing with the US Open is, you know, it's gonna be kind of that way where you're gonna have holes where you can hit a pretty decent drive and end up in a poor spot. So the biggest thing for me that week was just, you know, whatever happened, you just accept whatever outcome, and then you go find the ball and you just play from there.
Yeah.
It's super easy there. Is you can hit sort of like decent golf shots, maybe be a couple over, and then you start pressing, and that's when that course can really be out to get you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the sense that you get with it, is that as soon as you get on your back foot a little bit, it starts to bite at you.
Yeah. No, I thought it was really fair. Like, if you hit really good golf shots, you can still score. I mean, there was a couple 65s that week, if I remember right. So it's still fair. It's just really difficult.
Yeah.
And again, as I said, you can't really press. Like, a good example is I did a great job that week of just staying patient and then not really being bothered by hitting decent shots that end up kind of in poor spots. So like the third round, I think it was 2 over through 3 holes and kind of hitting decent golf shots. But you know, you don't panic, you just kind of keep plodding away, and before you know it, you know, hit a nice approach into the 4th, birdie that one, hit another nice approach into the next one to like 6 feet, make another birdie. And then you got this long par 3, and instead of, you know, hammering right off the pin, you just go middle of the green and then rolling a long putt, and before you know, you made 3 birdies in a row, and you get on a bit of a run. And I birdied the hole after, so it's like now I'm standing after 7 holes and I'm 2 under. And it would have been so easy after the first 3 to start kind of chasing pins and whatnot, and then making more bogeys.
Yeah.
Like the way I look at it, it's extremely hard to go get shots back. You're kind of just giving away. So the fewer shots you can just kind of give away by making mental errors, the better.
Yeah. I mean, that takes real, I would say, emotionally, for you to be able to control yourself in that environment. First kind of couple of majors out, to then still be able to control yourself and not panic. That's the key, isn't it?
It's just discipline. Yeah. And that's the thing that week. Obviously, I hit the ball good that week as well, and chipped it really good. Putted just all right, but I think mentally that sort of thing was one of the best performances I've had, and that's kind of what allowed me to end up finishing where I did. It really, I didn't give away any cheap shots. Yeah. My coach who had with me that week, he asked me after every one of the rounds, he's like, is there anything you would have done differently? And I was like, no, I did everything kind of how I wanted to. It's not like I had one shot where I was like, well, I was a bit pissed off because I just made a bogey, so I kind of went a little bit too aggressive there, and then that led to another error. Yeah,
it's great, mate. Great to watch as well.
All right, 150. Surely this can't be a par 5. And 160 left after your drive.
Well, yeah.
Come on.
I've been in the gym recently, all right.
We know where this pin is then, you know, middle of the green, back part of the green, front part of the green.
I think that's front to middle. I don't think it's beyond.
Yeah, we'll go with slightly overclocked. I'm kind of in between. It's a little bit cold, a little bit moist in the air, so I think a 9's just going to struggle a little bit to get there.
So you're going to smooth an 8?
Yeah, smooth an 8. I'm kind of looking at like a little, I call it window 1. Yep. So like a flat little cut in there, but kind of quite a bit off speed as well.
Yeah, I like that. Are you picking a spot out behind the pin to aim at to cut it off? Or
well, it looks like this pin's pretty central. Yeah. So when I hit the window, so I'm not necessarily thinking exactly where it's going to start. I'm just kind of fading it towards it.
Hold there, just drifting it right. I'm feeling a little bit of...
Yeah, a little bit of a hurt, just shy.
A little bit of hurt there, isn't there?
Quite firm in the turf here, so I could almost feel it gliding a bit off the turf.
Yeah.
Quite a bit short, actually. It feels like you feel more wind now.
There's definitely a little bit of breeze there, isn't there? So you have had a couple of weeks off, yeah?
Yeah, a couple of weeks now. I got a couple more to go. So I'm going to end up having, I think, 4 weeks total, which is nice to have here, kind of middle.
What does a tour player do in their off time? What do you get up to? I imagine you go home and do you chill for like a few days and then go practice, or how does it work? Like
generally, depending on how much I've been, you know, how many weeks in a row I've had on the road. Yeah. I want to say if I've had, you know, a nice stretch, if I had, let's say, 2 weeks off, I'd like to at least the first 4 or 5 days just do nothing, just completely chill out, just enjoying time at home.
Hang out with mates.
Yeah, hang out with mates, just go do other stuff, and then kind of start picking up again that first week, and then start preparing that next week for the next stretch.
Right, Rasmus, I've got 110 yards, which is actually a perfect 50, which I don't have at the moment because I've got a longer club in the bag. So I'm going to have to go with a little knockdown wedge. However, your ball floated a bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
So
I like that play, honestly. I think they seem quite soft, so maybe I'll be control the spin a bit more.
Control it a little bit. Back there then.
Good.
Okay. Hold, that'll play on it. I see, and I get that probably every golfer is slightly different, but I mean, I cannot believe how much time tour players spend hitting balls on the range. Are you somebody that will go out and treat it like a day's work and go out and do 8 hours of practice? Are you that?
If I have a perfect practice day, let's say I have a full day at home. Yeah. Like a perfect day for me would be, you know, get up relatively early in the morning, head out to the course, maybe be out there 7:30, 8 in the morning, and, you know, hit balls for an hour and a half, 2 hours or so, and then go play. I like to play a lot. Probably something I picked up doing college. So that's one thing that was quite different in college from before, is you play a lot more. Yeah. You get on the course.
And that's because the coach wanted you to be out there as a team together? And...
Yeah, well, sort of. We just kind of go out and play, and I think it's a lot more of the Americans growing up. They play a lot more. Whereas, especially Scandinavia, we spend a lot of time on the range generally.
Okay.
But I think generally, if you go out on the course, that's how you get better golf IQ. You get better at playing the game.
Yeah.
Where and then you go back on the range and you can work on your skills.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the tournaments they played on the course. That's where we want to perform. So no, they're not play, 18 holes, get some lunch, go work on my short game and my putting for another couple hours, and then if I have a bit more extra time, I might go back on the range and just hit a couple more.
Yeah.
And then I always, especially when I'm home, I always like to go down to the ocean and get a swim in.
Chill.
And it's unreal.
I bet the water's cold at the moment. Is it the Baltic? Are you on the Baltic?
No, it's not quite a Baltic.
English Channel or whatever it is.
No, it's called Öresund.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so between Sweden and Denmark. It's unreal. It's not cold.
Still cold enough.
Oh, I don't think it's cold now. I do it in the winter as well. I winter swim, then it's cold.
Well, you think.
1.5 degrees it is.
Oof.
All right, so you still got a bit of an advantage here.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big difference, isn't it? You going in with an 8 iron, so I'm thinking, what did you have, 165?
Yeah, 160, I think.
So you going in with an 8 iron, that would have been me probably leaning on a 7, maybe pushing, I would have probably smoothed a 6.
I mean, how far you had? You had 110? I mean, you'll probably be going...
So I'm flicking in a wedge and you're in your smooth 50 or...
Yeah, smooth 50, I think.
So yeah.
We'll see how quickly I can tone in on the speed of the greens here. A bit more speed than I anticipated.
You're attacking the eagles, you wanted the big bird. Attacking them early. Is there any particular area of your game that you focus on more? Do you spend more time on short game? Because obviously your short game stats are really tidy.
I just kind of like to get all the way around. I think over the last 1.5 years, I consciously spent a bit more time putting because that was the area I had the most room for improvement. And
okay.
Again, as I said, probably still is. If you look at, the weeks, like the weeks where I'm really up there is the weeks I'm putting good. And it's sort of, if you look stats-wise on like a normal week, it's basically you take the top 20 guys tee the green, and then whoever puts the best of that group is usually the guy that wins.
Yeah.
So that's the deciding factor then. Coming down on the last couple of holes, like the finish and stretch on Sunday, making those putts, that's what makes the difference.
Yeah. Okay, Rasmus, yours seemed quite speedy as it went past that cup there.
Yeah, they got a bit of speed to them.
Yeah, they look tidy, don't they? Kind of scared me a little bit, I'll rattle it past. Right, that's mine. So I actually found that hole quite straightforward actually in the end. Getting that close to the green. You
just hit the drive out and you go up and hit a little flick wedge in, perfect.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that finish, to be honest with you. You an aim pointer? Mm-hmm. You like it, yeah?
Yeah.
You used it for a while?
Yeah, I've used it, again, pretty much I'm working with an Irish guy, Donald Scott. I've worked with him. The national team actually used to bring him into a bunch of camps, but I've worked like full-time with him the last 1.5 to 2 years, and we've seen some improvements there. The big thing for me with aim point is I use it as a tool.
Yeah.
So it's not like, it's not necessarily, I like to say it's not the law, but it gives me a nice starting point. Yeah. But it's not like I'm not completely toning, it's like that's it every time.
Yeah.
Especially on, you can see the greens, like he has a lot of small subtle breaks, but it kind of gives me a guideline, and then that's kind of where I go from with my final read.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, misread.
Take it away. It moved early on you, I think. Take it away. How have the shoes been this year?
Shoes, unreal.
Yeah.
So good. I just got a fresh set of the orthotics in.
Yeah.
Unreal.
It is a massive difference, isn't it? It's what I love about it is it's straight out the box stuff, isn't it? So
like,
imagine when you change your shoes.
Yeah, I mean honestly for me, I mean one thing is obviously they feel really comfortable, but the fact that I could just basically get a fresh pair of shoes out the box, put in the orthotics, and then it's like I've worn them. There's no time. I don't need to wear them in. They're just good right out the box.
Yeah.
Especially when obviously I like having new shoes pretty much all the time so they look fresh.
Yeah.
So that's a huge advantage. Like there's no, you don't have that, you're like, I kind of want to wear them next week, so I got to start wearing them now. You can just pull them out the box, put the orthotics in, and you're ready to go.
First year DP World, Challenge Tour, coming from college to Challenge Tour to DP World. Is anything, what's the change, what's the transformation like? Is there a big difference between Challenge Tour to DP World? You feel it?
I think the biggest difference was obviously from playing amateur golf to playing professional golf. There's a bunch of stuff that you got to get used to, you know, kind of get in the flow of things with, you know, you got Monday through Wednesday for prep, and then you got Thursday through Sunday tournament.
Yeah.
I think the biggest difference from Challenge Tour to the DP World Tour and from DP World Tour and up to the majors is just how big the setup is.
Okay.
I played around with Bowen Pelt, who's a former player at OSU as well, before going to the PGA.
Yeah.
And one of the things he told me going into the week is just expect everything to just take a little bit longer. Like, you know, going from the putting green to the range, from the range to the first tee. It's just a bigger setup, more people. There's autographs to be signed and stuff like that. So everything just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like once you get on the course, like in tournament play, the way I look at it, it's just like any other round, but obviously with way more people, bigger setups and stuff.
Do you feel like you've had to change anything when you've come, other than that side of it? Do you feel like, do you ever go, okay, right, in my mind, it'd be like, right, I've gone from this stage to this stage, and I know the quality of golfers are still on both stages there, but did you ever get to a point where you panicked and thought, I need to practice a little bit more, or I need to change something? Or
no, and I think that's a slippery slope you can get in, especially if when you're a rookie playing the DP World Tour, you get there, let's say some of those guys that come straight from third level tour get through the Q school, now they're on the DP World Tour. So they get out there and they'll see some of the top players in the tour, and they look at what they're doing, and then they start changing a bunch of stuff. One of the things my coach told me, and the other guys that he's had come through, is like, at least the first year you're out there, it's like, dude, just keep doing what you were doing that got you there in the first place. Then if you sit back after a year, like, okay, I think I can adjust this, maybe gain an edge there and adjust this. And then you start to do that, but pretty much stick with what got you there in the first place. And now I'd say I'm pretty good at, one of the most important things for me is I have a bunch of things, kind of a checklist I go through before every tournament. And all the stuff that I'm doing has a purpose. I know it works for me. So I'm trying to be world champion at delivering on my process and the things I know I have to do to perform the best I can. If I can just keep delivering on that, I might not get the result that particular week, but if I can just keep delivering that over and over again, I know I'm really gonna like where I end up. All right, I wonder what line we're looking at here.
For you, I mean, I would be hitting it, if I was your caddy, I'd be saying just right of that trap, the furthest trap on the right-hand side, and hit your little slider.
Yeah, I think there's a tower up there. I think if I can finish on that, it's got to...
I think there's more room right than it probably looks from this angle.
You think? I reckon I'll probably carry that tree, I think. Really good hit.
Oh, yeah, you should carry the tree, shouldn't you?
Yeah, so just cut just on the left edge of it, probably good.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, it is you playing where it ends up, so...
I kind of feel like I want to tell you where I want to be. You know? Oh, I love it. Go on, get down there then. That is exactly what the caddy said, really, wasn't it?
Well, so it's your fault now if it's not perfect.
That is spot on. Don't go in the trap for him. That's the killer though, that one there, Rasmus.
It's going to be interesting. I hope I get a decent one.
You might be a bit of disadvantage there, but that's the killer. So there, I want to hit a little fade there, but the driver won't let me hit the fade, if that makes sense. So it's like, especially with a tee shot like that one, which is a little bit more, fade bias, really, isn't it? If
I get a driver and I can't get it to go this way, and then it's no good for me.
No, I get it, I get it.
The only thing I've noticed with tinkering with the 7.5 degree head, obviously again it's down and loft, so it's really 6.5.
Yeah.
The toe ball is really no good. Now, I rarely ever hit it in the toe.
Yeah.
I generally hit it off the center or slightly in the heel.
Yeah.
which again, with the less loft, it allows me to get the spin down on the heel hit, so the heel hits are better.
Yeah.
But now, if I have a day where I'm towing it, then it's no good.
Yeah. And is strike something you work on? Do you think about strike whenever you're like practicing and things like that?
I mean, I think if I'm struggling with strike, I think I'm just being smooth.
Okay. Because
strike is really important, especially if you're playing in the wind. One thing I've noticed is like irons into the wind. It's like if you strike and proper off the center, like even if it's quite cold, it takes a lot of wind to really affect it. But it's one of those where if you're going into the wind like a cold breeze and you like neck like a 6-iron, it goes absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
So strike is really important, but the key, in terms of working on strike, I just work on being smooth, because then the strike part kind of takes care of itself.
Yeah. Bunker play, your bunker play is up and around the sort of, well, basically shaking top 10.
I like
is it a key area?
I've always been good in bunkers. It's actually quite funny then, sort of middle of last year, all of a sudden I was struggling at the bunker. I was like, what's going on? So, you know, it's a funny story actually. I told my coach, and it's like sometimes, he was a pretty good player himself, and sometimes we're working on stuff. He's thought to himself like how much can I really help these guys? I mean, we're getting so good now. Yeah. But it's like, then he was like, oh, and then all of a sudden I came there and just asked him to just take a look at the bunker, like hitting the high soft bunker. He's like, oh, okay, no, because then that's one of the things. Oh wow, what a lie!
Wow, well, Rasmus, I can only apologise for the result of this tee shot here.
I have to get creative here. Let's see how far we got here. All right, Ken, you can give me a number. See what we got.
Right, top of that trap in front of the flag is 138, playing about 2 down.
And the pin
166 flag, playing about 164.
164, so that's basically 150. Going a little short. Going with an 8 again. I mean, if I can get a decent stance, I actually.
You don't mind it?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's way better than a poor lie in the bunker.
Yeah.
When I saw it walking up here, I thought it was going to be
I
like.
thought it was tucked in on the left side there.
Yeah, then I have no chance.
Yeah. Looking at the flag or looking right at the flag?
I'm just kind of, I feel like I'm going to have to get pretty close to the flag. I'm going to have to aim left of it to get a stance, and then kind of cut it back from there. With how soft the greens are, I feel like you can be pretty aggressive on line.
I agree, yeah.
It's going to be a little short.
There, middle of the green area.
Yeah, a little short as well, I think.
No, that's good. That's tidy. Smart play, I would say, based on what you were kind of left with. When I was up at the Scottish and I saw you at the big house, I call it the Under Armour house. You turned up for a little secret meeting, didn't you? Was it a secret meeting? Are we talking about this? Are we allowed to talk about your secret meeting or not?
I don't know.
The Luke Donald meeting?
Oh, with the team.
Together? Yeah,
they had. So that was. So actually, I was supposed to the house there the day before we were there with Under Armour as well. The Ryder Cup, Luke and the team around the Ryder Cup, they had about 20 odd players, I want to say. The guys that are kind of still in contention to have a chance to potentially make the Ryder Cup team, had them over to just kind of everybody get to know each other a bit better and get tighter as a group. So no, it was lovely.
You knew all the guys. You know all the guys,
yeah.
do you?
Yeah, obviously spent. The guys I've spent the most time around, obviously the Danish guys.
Yeah.
Victor I've spent a lot of time with.
Yeah.
Ludwig as well. He was in college same time as me, and so he went to Texas Tech, and
you would have come up against him.
Yeah, because Texas Tech and Oklahoma State were in the same conference. We play a bunch of events together, so. Yeah. But it was good, great food and just great atmosphere, and great getting to know some of the other guys that I might not have spent so much time around.
Right, lovely drive.
Thank you.
This is spot on, isn't it?
Good caddying there, I'd say.
I think so, because it's a big carry over that tree there, isn't it?
Yeah. No, you did well there. I think if just by looking at it myself from down there, I would have probably put the line maybe 10 yards further right, so I guess it would have been okay. But yeah, no, it's a big carry with that tree.
You've left me with 95 yards. What did I leave you with?
66.
166. It's a slight difference, isn't it?
Just 70 yards further up and then the fairway, nice stance.
just perfect. Absolutely perfect. You can be my wingman anytime you like.
Oh, okay.
Right, I've just got a 56-degree wedge. Is that pin right on the sort of back edge there?
No, it looks like you got a fair bit of room behind it, but it does look like it's sloping away a bit. So,
are you somebody that likes to hit full wedges, or are you somebody that likes to just take a club more and just take a bit off?
it really depends on kind of the softness of the green and kind of how the pitch is of the green.
Yeah.
I'd say the shorter wedges are hardly ever hit full. Because, I mean, unless you're playing courses with really firm greens, because they spin a lot.
Yeah.
So how far you say you had?
95 yards.
95, so just go in meters, so that's what, 87?
Yeah.
So I think this one I would probably play...
Would you go smooth 58 anyway?
I'd probably go a 50. This one actually, it would fit better with a 54. So it's 87 meters. I got like an 81 shot with a 54, but which comes in kind of flat. So I probably landed, you know, 5, 6 short and get that one skip up.
I love it. You've given me a vision now. I got 56 degree, which is kind of a 100-yard shot, so just a little bit off this.
Yep.
Bit pulley. Sit down. Sit. Hoping that's.
Yeah, look like green.
I kind of leant into it a little bit there, Rasmus.
Yeah.
That was me trying to probably flatten the flight out a little bit too much, maybe.
Yeah. Also for me, the reason why I'm thinking like the landed short and skip, the way the screen sits, it kind of looks like if I can hit sort of a flat one, landed 3-4 paces right of it, I can get it to kind of skip down towards the pin.
Yeah, because that green definitely it runs front to back a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it runs front right to back left, sort of.
Yeah. So you are. I mean, I don't know if do you keep an eye on like the rankings and things like that? Because
I mean,
I was working it out.
Honestly, not that much, to be fair.
No.
I might look after I've just played an event.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't really spend that much time on that, to be fair. Just
okay. So is PGA Tour in your mindset? Is it like, because obviously top 10 out of DP World go out there, and I assume it's top 10 from the players that aren't already either with Liv or on the PGA Tour. Yes.
No, absolutely. I mean, that was, other than getting a win this year, that was like the main goal this year, is to get a PGA Tour card for next year. So that's obviously on my mind, but I also know, you know, there's a lot of ends to go, and it's one of those, like, I know there's a lot of good golf that needs to be played to be able to, you know, to get one of those cards. So I kind of boil it down like that's the end goal, but then I boil it down every week, saying, okay, this week just trying to perform as well as I can, and then again, if I can stack enough good weeks together, then I'm gonna like where I end up at the end of the year.
Are you a percentage guy? Do you work on thoughts of like how far out this is and go, right, my percentage chance of holding this is?
No. I mean, generally, I know this is far enough away. The main goal for me here is proximity.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the perfect putt here for me is the one that barely trickles in the hole.
Yeah. And
that was the funny thing too, when you're playing Oakmont, when the greens are really sloping really fast, is all of a sudden you can have putts from even this distance where, I mean, you're still just trying to die it in because it's so steeply downhill.
Yeah.
Where you might get, like, you could play links courses where the greens are flat, where you might be up there and you're still thinking about holding speed.
Yeah. Yeah, get it. Keep tracking, keep tracking. Tidy.
We'll take that.
That your thinking?
That was good.
That was your thinking, yeah? Get it to that within that spot, and if it falls in, then it's a bonus.
Yeah, and that sort of length putt, I always like to keep it on the high side. Just again, fully thinking proximity. If you keep it on the high side, it doesn't really run away from you as much.
Yeah. So in this situation, how are you playing this? Are you avoiding all of this here?
I'd say from this, you still have a fair bit of green. This one, I'll probably land barely on the green.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, as I said earlier, I used the 58 for most of my shots around the green. Now I do like to play around with kind of give it more or less lean depending on the kind of flight I want.
Yeah.
But this one, I'll be looking to land it sort of 2-3 feet on the green and then just kind of seeing it as a putt from there. This one, a little bit of scruffy lie. This one, it's probably one I'd get quite steep on and squeeze it out.
You would let the club just dig in the back of the ball.
Yeah.
I like that. What do you think about that?
I think you bottomed out a bit too early.
I think I did bottom out a little bit early there. It was better, but I've lost the hole.
Yeah, this is one, like when the lie is this scruffy, like there's a couple different ways to do this. This one is probably one, especially with the grass behind the ball. I feel like if you go in this way, you get so much stuff behind the ball.
Yeah.
To just really make sure you get on the ball first.
Yeah, I like that. It's coming out so much lower.
But those are the tricky ones. And that's obviously like the technique I used around the greens really depends on lie, the sort of grass you're playing.
Yeah.
Like that week. Like in Oakmont, you had no shots like that. Because the rough
is that thick.
Yeah, so it's sort of the same kind of shot you're playing all the time. It's sort of like a bunker shot kind of feel.
Yeah. Right, we're all flat.
All flat.
I feel like we've got one more hole, which is par 3 in us. Oh,
so you're saying that, so the way to give you the win is just flush this up to a couple feet and then that's it, isn't it?
That would be nice, yeah. If you can get me in there tight.
Just the tapping.
Club?
I got a 5. I'm thinking it's kind of a 5 is probably not quite going to land all the way up there. Well, we got wind here.
That wind should be just straight out the right.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing kind of a flat-ish kind of low draw, trying to run it back there. Something like that.
Oh, go in, Rasmus. Get in the hole. Get on. What was that? 5?
That's a 5, yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with that result, if I'm brutally honest, as it's my shot. What would you like me to hit? I can hit a 3 iron or? I feel like this is going to be a lot of bat. 212, you said?
I just feel like it's coming in slightly now.
Yeah. Oh, Rasmus, sorry. I feel like I'm... No, I'm sorry, mate. I've left you with a tricky one there.
Well, I guess I'm going to need this.
Take your rangefinder with you. Is Ryder Cup on your mind?
I mean, at this point, I know there's only a few events left. I know I would have to play extremely well. So it's like, obviously I know it's still there's still an opportunity there, but yeah. I'm more focused on just playing extremely well. And then if I end up playing well enough to get on there, then obviously that would be great. But I'm more focused on just putting in some good results.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you in touch? Does Luke Donald keep in touch with everybody? Is that something?
Yeah, he kind of has like a weekly email he sends out. There's some inspirational stuff and some motivational stuff. Just looking forward ahead to New York. He sends out weekly, and then bottom of it actually says how many days that are left before the opening tee shots. It's quite cool. And then so it's like a thread where they have all the guys that are in contention to have a chance for the Ryder Cup team.
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice to feel the amount of you, I suppose, there's 20 of you, I suppose, roughly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That all feel like you're part of it.
Yeah. And obviously there's different, there's guys that are virtually locks, and then there's guys that they would really have to do something special the next month or so. So, you know, it's exciting, and, you know, that's one of the things. It's been 2 weeks off now. I'm starting to get that bit of itch to get going again.
Yeah, I bet.
Which is what you want. I was quite looking for, when I got back from the schedule, I was quite looking forward to getting that time off, but I'm getting there to being ready to be back in.
All right. And it's probably quite nice that you're going straight back into your home event.
Oh, it's gonna be incredible. You know? Won't be something if I make this, huh? Sit.
Keep going.
I think that's got to be pretty good.
Okay. Uphill putt. Distance control, I think that's the thing that jumps out to me the most with the elite player like yourself.
Yes.
Is your distance control, you're always around pin high.
That is the absolute, like going into the green approach shot wise, that is by far the most important thing. Now you can kind of boil it down. So like, why do you work on a golf to have a good golf swing? Yeah. Like you boil it down, you're like, well, you need great distance control. Yeah. That's the way you become a really good iron player. To have a great distance control, you have to hit the ball solid every time. Otherwise, that's impossible. And to do that, that's why you train your golf swing. To be able to deliver the club the same way every time, and get that solid strike.
You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you? Proximity to the hole?
I'd be very happy with that.
Yeah. You'd be internally smiling a little bit on that one.
Yeah, no, that was good. Especially since it came out in the window, I kind of had pictured like that little flattish draw.
Yeah.
All right, I basically have to make this to make it a little interesting.
Yeah.
Should just come a little bit right to left, I'm thinking.
Travel, 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 travel. How's that gone left? I saw that coming out the other way there.
Yeah, no, good effort.
Yeah, good effort. Right, shall I see if we can make a little two here?
Yeah, come on.
Because that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Come on.
Yours just did something I wasn't expecting it to do, if I'm honest. Just dribbling out the left-hand side. Oh, Rasmus.
Just a little too much speed for that line.
Just a bit pacey, wasn't it? But it was quite a way downhill. Well, Rasmus, I just want to take this opportunity
absolute
to thank
pleasure.
you.
Yeah,
Absolutely
pleasure.
Delightful.
Yeah.
Just want to wish you all the best for the rest of the season.
Appreciate it.
We are absolutely 100% behind you. We've been following your journey all the way through, certainly this year as well. Thanks for coming onto the channel.
Of course.
Don't forget, everybody, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and make sure you go and check Rasmus out. Follow his journey like we are as well. I'll see you again on the next video.